All right, good morning. Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms. Getting things started here this morning. Still in the house, hadn't made it out yet, waiting on the sun to get up. Good, but got a bunch of stuff planned for today. I guess mainly, first thing, we're gonna load up the side-by-side, go fix that spot on the fence that we found. I guess that was a couple of videos ago now. We were riding the horse, scouting pastures, checking fences. Get that one spot fixed. In reality, we probably really need to check all the fences again, because if you watched our last video, you saw we had that nasty line of thunderstorms move through kind of middle of the week. But get that done. It's probably the most pressing thing. Then we're hope to get our cow herd moved to the triticale pastures. Let them get to grazing. We know they are ready for the triticale. We're gonna make sure the triticale is ready for them. But anyway, I'm sure other things pop up along the way, as they tend to do. But anyways, we appreciate you watching and glad you're here. If it's your first time, welcome. As always, we appreciate you thumbs up in the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. But let's dive right in. All right, and so we got the side-by-side loaded up. Got the wild man loaded up in there. Yeah. Got Brittany loaded up. Sadie will be loaded up here in just a second. We're gonna head down the road to the other farm, fix that fence that we found. You know, one real bad spot and a couple other little spots with broken wire. Get that fixed, because we're expecting more calves in this week. But yeah, today officially the first day of spring, and it is gorgeous. So it'll be a few days probably before we get this video posted, but today is officially the first day. So get these few things done, and then we're gonna look at the pastures and hope to move those cows to the triticale this afternoon. So exciting times. Oh, and you can see the new hay barn is construction well underway, and really looks like getting ready to put the roof on it probably tomorrow, and then I guess just put the sheet metal on the sides, and it'll be essentially done. We'll get a little gravel in there, you know, after they're done with the construction. But yeah, exciting times, lots going on. All right, so gave those calves a little feed, got the rest of them coming up down the hill there. But man, I know I've already said it once, but an absolutely gorgeous first day of spring here in West Tennessee. Wild man enjoying a little bit of apple. We're now throwing it on the ground, but it's just amazing what sunshine and combine that with some green grass just does for the soul. Just, man, it's a beautiful day. It's a great day to be alive. And got out of the truck and immediately looked down, 4-leaf clover. I don't know, maybe we've got some extra good luck coming our way. But yeah, with this weather like this, I feel like we've already struck gold. Anyway, enough with the corny sayings. Wild man is feeling good. Sadie's feeling good. Brittany right there, feeling her best as well. So let's go fix some fence. All right, so just want to stop for a quick minute, look at this grass, just appreciate it. That fescue is really hitting its stride right about now. You can see that's just about perfect grazing. Got a clover in here as well. Like that good horse. Really, this time of year, spring, fescue, the clovers. You know, we got a little orchard grass here and there. In a couple of other pastures, we've got some rye that we had sowed in the fall, a little vetch as well. We'll look at, but yeah, grass is getting it. Yeah, that is our crop. That's what we do. I know I say that all the time. That's just because it's true. Getting excited. You excited, Willis?
Yeah.
See there? Hey, what's better than that? All right, so taking another quick stop to focus on grasses and forages for a second. Right in here you can see some ryegrass we had sowed last fall. A lot of crimson clover, really this entire hillside. Crimson clover makes a really pretty backdrop whenever that all starts to bloom here in a few more weeks. But yeah, I got the fescue coming on strong there as well. But yeah, we really getting ready for grazing. Be excited to get some more calves in here in the next day or two. But take a look at that. We'll get this next pasture over and look at some of that veg too. Should really be coming on strong. What you got?
Hammer.
Yeah, I got the hammer. We've been working on fence, hadn't we? Yeah. All right, here in this pasture, you can see that veg is really getting it. We sowed a bunch down on another hillside. This farm is full of just about nothing but hillsides. That's why we have it in pasture. That's why we were able to buy it to begin with. It was not suitable for row cropping. But yeah, had kind of experimented with that, just a different legume. Add a little nitrogen to the soil. You can see we got a lot of clover in here too. Got a little rye that we sowed in here as well. But yeah, anyway, we got some better example of rye just at the top of the hill where we had fed last year, or where we had the bunks. You know, when we would feed just a little bit here and there, where that rye really came up. It's got that nice dark green shiny look to it right now. But anyway, we're gonna scout just a little more and then head back to the house for a little lunch. You getting hungry? You are? Yeah. All right. So, hungry kid means a cranky kid, so we're not gonna be out here too much longer. Well, right there is the last thing we were hoping to find, or one of the last things. It's keeping in perspective, it could be worse, I guess, but you can see, looks like we did have some significant storm damage in terms of a tree down, and of course it is all over the fence. Yeah, it fell right there, and the fence runs right down through there, just in the direction it fell. So, yeah, frustrating, because we thought, oh yeah, we got one spot to fix. It's actually like 200-300 feet that way, and you come up on this. So yeah, and of course we don't have a dozer on this farm or anything, but that is much more of a tree with the wild man climbing. Hey, be careful. Then we can get off there with just a chainsaw, or probably even a chainsaw and a tractor. I mean, it is a mess, just a massive wad of tree here. And yeah, it was this one big tree, and then it, of course, you know, collateral damage, it brought a couple other trees down with it as it fell. So fence is actually up all the way to about right there, and then we got this tree on it, and then yeah, the wild man. Well, I better get over there and get him before he falls and breaks his arm, and then Kayla will be breaking my arm. Okay, he's just up there on the root wad, so a little safer spot, but you're not totally sure how we're gonna tackle this. Yeah, I didn't even bring chainsaw, which again, this is more than chainsaw would be able to tackle anyway, and I don't really want to be running a chainsaw with the wild man with me. But yeah, it looks like there's what tree he's standing on, then this tree, and then another tree there, another one there. So at least four different trees down right here. Yeah, it would have been okay if it just fell across the fence, you know, in one spot, but they fell literally right down the fence. So yeah, I don't know. It's not ideal to just kind of fence over it, but just for the immediate short term, that may end up being what we do. I really don't know. But yeah, we were hoping to find that one little spot was still the only place to fix and get it tackled real quickly and then get home. And that's still what we're gonna do, but knowing very well that we've got to get back out here and work on this spot as well. So anyway, always something, always something. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this spot fixed. Worry about that worst spot later. Really just these 5 wires, or actually maybe it's just top 3 or 4 are broken. Basically just get them all tied back together and be done. All right, so with the wild man's help there, got those wires back together. The top 3 there were broken, and bottom 2 were just down on the ground. But yeah, not necessarily a thing of beauty, but we're back in good shape there. So yeah, now trying to game plan on how we're going to come back and fix that other spot. It's definitely not one I'm prepared to be able to tackle today, but oh yeah, always something to keep us busy, as if we needed anything else. Come on, bud, let's go get some lunch. All right, so we're out here in some of our creek bottom ground where we have this triticale and a good bit of clover in here too. And I believe we're gonna turn the cows out of here. We're gonna make a quick pass around the fences, make sure, know where they can just get out, and probably turn them in here. You can see, oh, it's probably 14 or so inches tall there in spots. The problem with this crop, and it's probably gonna be the last year that we do an annual crop rotation in this bottom ground. We're probably gonna come back this fall with a fescue orchard grass clover mix, similar to what my brother has over at his place. You saw in that last video, it did so well. He has a lot of creek bottom ground similar to this, where it's really done well. But see, right here, we're kind of actually right next to the creek, next to Hurricane Creek. Got a really pretty good stand. Out there in the bigger part of the bottom, it's a lot thinner stand. I don't know what exactly the problem is. I think that planter we use, that cedar, leaves a lot of the seed uncovered. Now obviously it does really well over here. I don't know if it's just because it stays so wet out there a lot of times during the winter, or what, but we're gonna check these fences, let them in here and get some footage of that. Exciting time for the cows. I have to look back. Essentially, you could say 1st of November, they've been primarily eating just hay, so they'll be very happy to get some green grass in their bellies. But we'll come in probably May, so they'll graze this for a month and a half, 2 months, and then come in with a summer annual. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to plant. We had a Sudex or sorghum Sudan grass hybrid last summer, did pretty well. But I reached out to some forage specialists to tell them that we were going to move away from the annuals after this year. Ask them if they recommend anything else, maybe to plant in here to get prepared for that. But anyway, but yeah, see that clover? That's actually it's a white clover called Balanza, I believe is how you pronounce it, but it's supposed to be a kind of a super nitrogen fixer, even more so than your other varieties. But yeah, I think this is ready to hold those cows for a few days. See the neighbors' cows over there, so we do take particular attention to these fences because we are actually separated from the neighbors' cows. I'm sure he has bull over there, and yeah, don't want any of that going on. See all those girls standing there waiting? They can see us out here and just and of course they can see the grass too. And wanting in here really bad, so we'll go ahead and give them their wish and open up the gate and let them in here. All right, there they go. Come on, babies. But yeah, we got one in heat there apparently. All the fall calving cows should be in heat, are coming in heat, because we're not having any more fall cows. None of them are bred back yet. Any more fall calves, I should say. So, and that's a little bit of concern with the neighbor's bull across the fence, but there's one, we don't want them bred this soon. Be having like December and January calves. They're bred now, so. But yeah, the best of the grass over there on the other side of the bottom, up against the creek. But they're gonna find their way over there. A few of the newest calves making their way through. Probably have to leave the gate open for a little while. Let these mamas come back and get those babies that don't really understand how to get through a gate. Just something they've never had to do before. So, yeah, see, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 6 right there. And so, actually, if we can get these last 6, there's a couple up there in the woods, or in the pine thicket, then we'll have them all through the gate. But yeah, probably just gonna have to leave the gate open for right now, till their mamas get them a bite and come back and lead them through. Y'all go, green grass. All right, so cows are all out here grazing, content, happy, you know, doing what they were made to do. So yeah, enjoying this beautiful first day of spring, just absolutely gorgeous. But that may just about wrap it up for this one. We got a bunch of things done today, maybe not everything we had on the to-do list, but got a lot done. Tomorrow we plan on getting in another load of stocker calves, so keep watching. I'm looking for that video next, what we're doing with them. You know, we as always appreciate you giving the video a thumbs up, subscribing if you haven't already, and as always we remind you, eat beef and God bless.